a medical free clinic. It's in the church of St. John Lutheran Church.
And where
It's
is
on
that?
122 Cortlandt Avenue.
Fenimore Road.
Fenimore Road and Cortlandt. And that's where the church is. And I and my other volunteers, we get there a little early because we're going to register everybody. But you can come between 6 and 6:30, and we'll be ready for you.
When?
Every Friday night, and start right next Friday on. But the 23rd of November, now that's the Friday after Thanksgiving, we are not going to be there. But any Friday after that, like I said, between 6 and 6:30, we will waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, bring the kids and all the paper needed to go over what the kids need. Okay, and
What do
then
they need?
Dr. Maloney will come later on and check everything we do over. They need shots, usually from the school. They bring the paper signed by the school administrations, and from there we can locate what kind of shots and injection they need. Okay, so this way you understand it has to be with your kids if they belong the age, and you have to be a father or a mother taking care of everything at that time. And then after the registration, we give you the examination of the vision, the hearings, and the weight, and everything will be registered on your folder. This way, Dr. Maloney comes in, 1, 2, 3, he'll figure you out and let you know what you need, and that will be fine. That's on Friday night now. Don't forget, every Friday night take out the 23rd of Friday. We're not going to be there.
And we're also going to close December because of the Christmas.
And the Christmas is coming in front of Dr. Maloney's office on the 21st of December. So
What time?
it's on 7 o'clock in the front of his office. The crowd will gather on Mamaroneck Avenue, coming up north, passing his office and the designation and the gifts, and you'll see May, Nancy, and Sonny, plus many other volunteers also, giving the kids a beautiful gift, and the kids will smile all the way till they see Dr. Maloney and says, listen, thank you, Merry Christmas, Dr. Maloney. And they keep on going north, take their cars and leave. And that the fire department will come in with their trucks and lights and put the show on for us. So is the police department and the chief. He's a wonderful man, and he sent his people. They directed the traffic, and they make sure everything is in order, no accident about to happen or anything like that. So we are ready for you for the clinic, and we are ready for you for the Christmas party. And I don't know exactly what week or 2 weeks we will close in December, but we will let you know or later on this year or some other time. So listen, I'm going to put my friend here, Sonny. He's well known with a lot of things he do in the office, and he comes and help us in the clinic also. And Nancy supervises him and everybody else, and sometimes she screams very hard at everybody else. So we gotta.
Yeah.
So that's about it for now. I'll come back. I just wanted my friend to say a few words and put the thing on the point.
Sonny say a few words. Sonny will be talking a while.
Sonny will be, well, that's Nancy. He knows Sonny more than I do. So he's my friend Sonny right here. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you very much, Samir. And Nancy's here running the show. He's the big fellow on here. I'd like to welcome the community, especially to Dr. Maloney's free clinic. Our clinic is called St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Location is on Fenimore, Boston Road, but the address is 122 Fenimore Road. Now,
What church?
and it's a St. John's Lutheran Church. Okay,
What is it?
It's a medical free clinic,
When?
usually on Friday,
Usually.
It's
all the time,
It's every Friday.
every Friday. Time of registration, you could come as early as 6 o'clock, but you want us to be there, and we are there at 6:30. So the earlier you come, the earlier the better. So we
Between 6 and 6:30. Not earlier, not later. It's between 6 and 6:30.
You had it from the horse's mouth,
Thank you.
Nancy, from 6:30. That's our expected time for registration. Just a little about the clinic. Dr. Maloney has been in the community for a long time.
How long?
How long? It's over 30 years, if you don't mind. You know, he's been rendering free clinic for those who are able to get medical health care. He's been doing this not only as a philanthropist, but also as a dedicated, very good healthcare provider. He is very lovable guy. The kids love him, the parents love him, and so do the community. And why has this gone on so long? For a long time, he's provided these services without no challenges, only him within the community. That's because he's a good man.
How much does it cost?
Free of charge, nothing, and you have to come just like you are. Black, white, yellow, green, color, neutral.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone.
The care is free of charge. We see adults, older folks, and then the little ones, the pediatric patients. Okay? And at the end of the year, we want to show our gratitude for them coming in, especially for the little ones. The little ones who are so dearly loved by the Christmas period. You know how they love the toys. They love the toys. So we are conversing so vastly for gifts of toys to the office and to the clinic. The kids are expecting it. The parents are expecting it. They love it. And so it's our way also of saying thank you for the kids, because every time you do mention you're going to see the doctor, I don't want to go, Mama. I don't want to go, Papa. But that's not the case. When we come in, we see the case, gentle treatment, cordially. We let them know what they're in there for. We explain to them to abate their fears. I mean, at all professional level, service is provided. So for the kids at the end of the year, we'd like to make them happy. And how do we do so? We go out and canvass for toys. So we're asking the community at this very point to please donate all you can for them. Whether it be little toys, dresses, clothes, whatever you can, but we want mainly toys and toys for the kids. I can't over express how much joy you see on their face when they grab that piece of toy, tear the boxes up, and see what's inside there, the goodies they see. So they not only get happy, looking forward to the Christmas party. Now, you could tell them to come see the doctor, and they come willingly, because they know they're not only going to get toys, but also little shorts, but with the toys, you know how happy they are. So we're asking the community to please give freely anywhere. We're going to be going out in the stores and leaving out boxes for everyone who can donate. It will be at the corners, and then at the end of the year, or at the end of the season, when our Christmas party will be scheduled, I believe, on the 21st of December, at the end of the year, 21st of December. So we'll come in and pick up the boxes just to make the kids happy. We want the boxes fully loaded, and again, who am I counting on? I'm counting on volunteers. The clinic itself is made up of volunteers, people of all walks of life, from doctors to the ordinary nurse to the school kid. anyone who can just afford help to us, we dearly need them. And they come willingly with their whole heart. Very, very dedicated set of people. You could sit with them, you chair with them, they make you comfortable. They alleviate your fear, they make you happy until the doctor comes in. Our process is a very smooth, straight process. You come in, you register, you're seated, and then the doctor comes in.
What time do you register?
Again, I have to stress anywhere from 6 o'clock to 6:30 on Fridays. Location again is on 122 Fenimore Road.
Where?
At St. Lutheran's,
St. John's.
St. John's Lutheran's Church. Okay? So when you come in, the kids are seated. Most of the kids are coming for vaccination, and you know they don't like being given shots. So we have to, but with the help of the staff, we make them calm, and we give them all their required health care treatment.
Just children?
No, the adults. I have to mention anywhere from 18, 50,
From 0 to
zero.
100. However old you are, Dr. Maloney treats you. He's a family practice doctor.
And you heard it, a family practice doctor. That's what Dr. Maloney is. So age is not a limit. From 0 to 100, come in, the doors are open, and you're welcome. Okay? I'm so grateful being here and then conversing on behalf of this. Why? Again, I have to tell you how necessary healthcare is. You see how important it is. And within the locality itself, there is none other. None other but Dr. Maloney. So I'm urging you, the clinic is free. Come in and we'll see you. The doors are open. No boundaries. No boundaries. Just come as you are. We'll see you, we'll register you, and we'll give you the health care well deserved. We do it so heartedly. I'm asking again for volunteers. Volunteers, there are no exceptions. Come as you are, and we need your help. We need your help.
For what?
We need your help to help accelerate this very, very good healthcare course. Again, I'm thanking the community for being so long with us. This process has been on for a long, long, long time. We have generations of patients from great-great-grandfathers to grandfathers to mothers and fathers, their kids, and the young ones.
What happened to the grandmothers and the great-great-grandmothers?
Oh, they're also welcome, Nancy. You know our door is never shut for anybody. So we welcome anybody. If by any chance I will meet any age group, it's not intentionally. Okay, everybody is welcome. So
why should they come?
Again, because it's free. Free
What?
medical
Assistant.
clinic. So I'm asking you, you're not paying anything for it.
So should they come if they're not sick?
Yes, they can come. Because why? We provide health education. And we do also do screening, physicals as well. Okay?
Why do you need a physical?
You need physical because these days, if you have to go anywhere, be it a job, be it school, be even a volunteer type of work, they want to see your health condition and know how well you are. So
what if you haven't been to the doctor in like 10 years?
Well, there you go. I don't have to tell you.
You have to be going for a job or something, right?
This is a free clinic, Nancy.
And shouldn't you have a physical every
year?
Right?
Yes,
Why?
yearly. Why? Because you are human. You're bound to fall ill. It doesn't tell when it's coming. So the doctor is there and readily available. So you're coming on those dates. Especially on
what dates?
Every Friday. every Friday.
Where and
To
when?
St. Rita's Free Clinic
Where?
at 122 Fenimore Road, St. John's Lutheran Church. And to even make it
What town is this? People are watching. Where are they?
in Mamaroneck.
Yeah.
Mamaroneck, just like you say, mommy, Mamaroneck. Our zip code 10543. Very, very easy to locate. And just at the intersection, Boston Post Road and Fenimore. Boom. That's the location. You wouldn't
When
get
do
lost.
we go there?
We go every Friday, 6 o'clock to 6:30 for registration. And the clinic stays on. The clinic stays on not for a short period of time until we see all our patients. It's very critical because we render this service free of charge. And again,
How do we do that free of charge?
through
Want a little help?
yes,
Because
Nancy.
it's totally run by
Dr.
volunteers who do not get paid. Okay?
Yeah.
How do we get the supplies and everything we need?
By canvassing through volunteer donations as well. We do get most of our equipment
Donations.
and donations from people like you. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can, give to us. Our arms are free and we don't reject. We accept donations at all levels. But
And where should they send the donations?
our office is located, or the office is located at St. John's. And so
Lutheran Church.
Lutheran Church
So mail your donations
to St. John's Lutheran Church, 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck.
And who should they make their checks payable to?
St. Rita's Free Clinic. That's who the checks are made to.
And are they tax deductible?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Okay.
yes. Oh, yes. The checks are deductible. At the end of the year, you put it in because it's a good cause. You are given, and in return, you are receiving back. Now, again, I'm asking everybody from all ages to take notation. This is a free clinic. Come as you are. No boundaries. It's an open, free clinic. None of the kind around the neighborhood. We are the
Or
only
anywhere
one,
we know
or
about.
anywhere we know about. So come and get our services. We're there for you. At this point, I'm going to give the mic to my friend, Mr. Samir, who further has a little bit more to say or
You better have a lot more to say.
Okay.
Come on, boss.
Thank you, Sonny. This is Samir again, and I wanted to tell you something. Really, I moved to this town, the friendly village of Mamaroneck, over 30 years ago, and I was
What? 30 years ago.
30 years ago. And then I felt, I needed a doctor in the area, so they recommended Kevin Maloney is a doctor. You go see him. So I came in. I say, "Hi, doc. That's my name, and I just moved in, and I'd like to have you as a doctor looking over me." And he said, "You're welcome. Sit down." Blah blah blah. We start everything, and we became well known to each other. And a little bit after that, he said, "We have a nice, beautiful place as a clinic for everyone to come in. And we have them in certain churches. But now we have, this church here, and St. John Lutheran Church is on 122 Fenimore Avenue. Fenimore Avenue. Fenimore Avenue.
Road.
Yes, Fenimore Road. Yes, and so we start doing this. but the friendly village of Mamaroneck always behind us as volunteers, as a doctor, as whatever people they are. Now, I understand, in our Christmas party coming in December, we're going to have the mayor of the friendly village coming in, and the trustees, and the guy in charge of Westchester County Executive Office is named George Latimer. And they all gonna come and handle gifts and give to the kids as they pass by, gift of this and gift of that. And this is a wonderful thing. This is a small village, but we all friendly together. And we here to really serve you and give you a good medical service. Dr. Maloney will see you for free of charge, as usual. Every Friday night, you come in, you're registered, and we give you the name, the address, whatever it is. You have no insurance, it's fine. And Dr. Maloney comes after. You need the shots, you get them. You need a blood test, you get it. You need hearing, you need this, you need that. Everything is ready for you. The people are there, the volunteers are there, and their job is to take care of you, your fathers, your mother, the kids, the underage, the overage, whatever. Everybody is welcome to come in. We're really very excited to see you. And it's not that bad. It's only once a week. And everything is ready when you come in. And the doctor has a smile and full of information about you. If you have sick, if you have different things, he will tell you right away what you need. If we have the medicine you need, we will give it to you on the spot. If we don't, you get a prescription and the call will go to your pharmaceutical place, pharmacy, and then you get it. And so please keep in mind, December is the month of the Christmas party Dr. Maloney like to have. And that will be on the 21st of December at 7 o'clock in the evening. And you got to see a lot of faces, and that will include our faces. The party is at the front of his office. It's on Boston Post Road, 144 East Boston Post Road. And on the sidewalk will be all clean and ready for the people to gather on Mamaroneck Avenue and come up to see his office. And from there on, you'll get the people waiting for you to give you the gifts to your children. And maybe if you like something as an adult, and we spare it for you also to make you happy. Because, like I said before, this village is a friendly village, so we can't go no errors here. Everything is going to be on the dot, done right, and exclusive. So please remember those places. This is really very important. And my friend.
Tell us where the clinic is again and when it's
Okay,
held.
the clinic is on 122 Fenimore Road.
Where? What church?
And the church is Lutheran
St.
Church,
John's.
St. John Lutheran Church. And the Reverend Hink and his volunteers also work for him. They're very nice people. They accommodate us all the time, and they give us the time down in the church to do our clinic. And anything we need to be donated from you, from people, you send everything if you can for our Christmas party in December. And the address will be again 122 Fenimore Road in Mamaroneck, New York, 10543. And the name is St. John Lutheran Church, like I said the address before. So don't forget, please, when you go shopping, you're taking your kids to buy them some gift or some other stuff. Remember, there's other children will appreciate you. Put your hand in your pocket and buy something for them and mail it to that address I gave you.
Mail it.
I mean, send it or whatever. And if you have a lot of gifts and you can't bring them in and you can't give us, just call the office.
And what's that number?
And the number is 914-381-2091. And ask for Samir, for Nancy, for Sonny, for anybody who works and in the office to go to the address where all the boxes are ready to be picked up and brought here. And we'll do it very, very happily and without any questions. And that's the way it goes every year. And people remember that. I'd be walking on the street, going to McDonald's, for example, to have a coffee or something. When is the party? All those mothers with the kids asking and all that. I said, well, I'm here, and the party is on the 21st of December at 7 p.m. right in the front of the office. It's on 144 East Poston Road, and you can't miss it. As I remember, some of you I saw last year sitting like an hour before. But if it's very cold, you better wear a heavy coat and long socks and all that because you gotta wait.
Come early. We give all the toys
Yeah.
out. Everybody
We'll
gets
be
toys.
ready to give you all the toys. You don't have to come an hour, 2 hours early to have us. The move will be fast, and everybody will be direct you where to go, what to do, and all that. There's a lot of people around, plus the police department and all the officers around, and the fire department with the trucks and lights. They all around, and they all, as you know, they all have families and children. So they'd be very nice and very happy to see you coming around and getting the stuff. We give everybody 1, 2, 3, whatever. If we have plenty, you get plenty. And so don't forget, we're here for you. And the village of Mamaroneck is always ready for a good cause. And that is a very good cause, because as I know Dr. Maloney, you should listen to me, because he's a wonderful doctor, wonderful man before he became a doctor, and he's a wonderful doctor.
Just a little more emphasis on the services we provide at the clinic. At the beginning of the school, they run around, parents get, especially about the vaccinations. At St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, we put all that together. Now, if the child hasn't completed the vaccination, it's one reason to come home and go look for a doctor. Now, if the parent doesn't have the money to do so, if the parent doesn't have the card or the patient don't have the card to do so, where do you go? You come to us, St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Location, 122 Fenimore Road at St. John's Lutheran Church in Mamaroneck. Zip code 10543.
I told you they'd get it right before we finish.
Good.
When do they come?
Anytime from 6 o'clock to 6:30. Hear me clearly again.
No, I don't want to hear that again. I want to hear what day. We're not
on
there 7 days a week.
Friday,
No.
every Friday,
From what time? You said the
6
second.
o'clock to 6:30
Thank you. Yeah, we got it. Woo!
It's not in the morning, it's p.m.
p.m. Good. That's in the
I
evening.
won't be there at 6 a.m.
Yeah. And again, our services, like I say, mainly people of all ages, from 0 to 100. You come in just like you are. Okay, we see you. Most important to the parents, especially when they come to see us, the vaccination. The
Sonny,
vaccination.
It's not just for children's vaccinations. You keep stressing that.
Yeah.
St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic is just like going to any
Anyway,
doctor.
yeah.
So keep stressing
Sorry,
that.
okay.
Okay? It's
Yes.
not just for vaccinations.
Yes, correct. And just like Nancy said, it's not for vaccinations alone. It come with all kind of health problems. Cough, stomach ache, backache. And what do we do for all this? You get to be checked out at all levels. You come in, you registered, you state your ailment or your reason of being there, and they put you right through. Our services entail blood work, EKG, and a breathing treatment, hearing test, and vaccination, and also blood work. Okay?
He likes that word vaccinations, audience. You hear him keep saying it. Make sure you know we do vaccinations, but we do everything a doctor's office would do.
Yeah. Okay. So that's in addition.
Blood pressure also.
Okay. Blood pressure, which is a key problem amongst adults. We focus on that, and when you come through, you checked to make sure everything is in order. Again, the clinic relies heavily on volunteers. And like earlier, what we said about volunteers, they come from all walks of life. So, well, it's an open door. Anybody come as there, and we don't turn anybody back. Okay? The time frame we see from the onset it come after registration until every last patient is seen before we close. And how do we close? The volunteers clean up, and we help each other, and we interact. We talk about the patient's experiences and how well we can better them. When the patients come in, we try to abate their fears because they're already in a health clinic. We talk to them, they understand, and then we calm them down. So the atmosphere is a very welcoming atmosphere. And when the doctor comes in, then the faces are even happier. They're happy because this is one of a kind type of service in our community of Mamaroneck. Dr. Maloney has been there. He knows them all, even on the road by their first name when they're coming. Most of his patients, that's how dedicated he is to his patients. He knows them as they're walking through the door by their faces. And when you call a patient by their first name, they really know you care. They really know you care. And that's the kind of doctor Dr. Maloney is. He takes his patients to the heart and gives them the best medical service there is ever. And if it's there to refer, he'll do so. Dr. Maloney, he's a damn good doctor. So you come in. Sorry about my word, but I had to put that in because he is good. He is good. He treats from his heart, just as he loves his job. He loves his job. I think patient care is his first call.
I care.
Yeah. So I'm asking the community, you don't have this kind of service anywhere around. So come to Mamaroneck, St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic at St. John's Lutheran Church, location 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck 10543.
When?
6 to 6:30 every Friday night. So come as you are, people. Come as you are, people, and get the help you need. Samir, you've been with Dr. Maloney, Nancy, and the clinic for a long time. You know the neighborhood. You know who the people are. And with your help, as many years as you've put in here, you've done a marvelous work conversing for the clinic. And we want this to keep going on. Without the help of Nancy, oh my God, won't we be lost, Samir? The roads.
Thank you, Sonny.
The road.
We all work together.
We all work together. But then again, we need a captain most of the time. But here, we work, we listen, we take orders, and we move on. Why? The patients are the ones we most care of. Number one. So we do all this. We do all this out of our hearts, and we'll continue to do this. Okay? We welcome everybody to our clinic again. And Samir, if you'd like to add to this before Nancy comes on, I'll give you the
Christmas party, Sonny, go on.
Okay. And now for the Christmas party again, I forgot to mention that. The Christmas party is going to be held on 21st of December at the premises of Dr. Maloney's office
Where?
location at 144 East Boston Post Road on Mamaroneck. Zip code 10543.
What time?
7 p.m. to be exact. The kids coming, it's going to be lots of toys. And then, of course, depending on how much we get from the community donors. Okay? Toys. That's what the kids want. But hey, listen, if you could give us that check also, do write us money. We accept that. And parents, if you don't have toys readily, buy one. Send us one. We'll pick them up. We have several destinations where we've placed boxes for donation. So fill it up for us, we're asking you. We're asking you to fill it up for us generously. The kids are going to be happy. They're not only going to know that we don't only come to Dr. Maloney's clinic, free clinic, for shorts. He sees us too. At the end of the year, he compensates and brings us happiness by lighting our faces up with good Christmas toys. Santa Claus is going to be there. And for those of you who don't know Santa Claus, Father Christmas is going to be there. So they'll all be handing out toys. There will be the police from Mamaroneck, and then the fire department of Mamaroneck. So do come. It's going to be a very, very, very happy time. And with the snows, hopefully, if falling, you see how beautiful. You see the smiles and how happy the kids are going to be receiving their toys from Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
I think Santa Claus, you do very well, Sonny, if you dress like Santa.
I think you should be one of his elves. Sonny.
Santa
Little elves
Claus,
for
yes.
Santa.
Hell, whatever position. Okay, anything to make the kids happy. We want to do that for them because Christmas is for the young at heart as well as the kids. Samir, you think you want to relieve me a little bit here and talk a little bit more about
anytime, my friend. My friend,
Guys, you're doing great.
my friend Sonny, you did very well. And I wasn't kidding. If I dress you as Santa Claus, the people will be very happy. Again, I'm gonna really say, we working the best we can to get you what you need. That will be in the free clinic of St. Rita's Medical Free Clinic, and for the Christmas party we are going to have on December 21st at 7 p.m. And the kids are welcome to come in with their parents, and there will be gifts for them. Everyone will receive some gifts and some toys and maybe other stuff too. But we waiting to see. We're gonna give you whatever we have and whatever we can get and make you happy. And this way you remember that name, Dr. Kevin Maloney. It's happened here every year. I've been here for a very long time in the friendly village of Mamaroneck.
You have?
And I like the doctor very much.
Good guy.
And he's a good guy and good person. And very human. And that's very important. Not every doctor very, very human, but he is. And he carry on the whole thing as should be. And donate a lot of time A lot of stuff comes in. Sometimes we need to get some stuff, and he will write the check from the donation comes in and supply and have everything ready. As far as medicine concerned, as far as toys and stuff concerned, and whatever the clinic needs, from files to paper to anything we use in there on Friday night. That's will all be ready and to go. And so don't forget that keep those two things in mind. Once happen every year in the Christmas party in December, and the other one happens every Friday night at between 6 and 6:30 p.m. at the location will be and 122 Fenimore Road, and the church is St. John Lutheran Church. And we are there. We are there waiting for you. Unless there's a special holidays, like, for example, the 23rd of November, after Thanksgiving, will be no clinic that evening on Friday night. And in December, we will let you know by putting a big, big sign at the door, and people waiting there to let you know in December what week we're going to be
We will
on.
be closed in December. We have to get ready for the Christmas party.
Yeah.
December we close.
So,
From Thanksgiving to the New Year, we're
yeah,
closed.
Nancy's saying we probably close from the beginning of December to the after Christmas or whatever, or after New Year for that matter. And this way, we prepare the 2-3 weeks before Christmas to make you happy, to let the kids get what they want. But again, please send the donation in. Could be in checks, could be in donation as toys, could be any. When you go shopping, just keep in mind, there's somebody who will appreciate a toy for Christmas. Whatever. I think there's a lot of combination on the market today where you go and you find out. Plenty of things will make my kids, when they were kids, when they were small, very happy. Everybody's kids, they make them very happy. So please, donate and shop and spend some money if you can, and that will make us happy and will make you happy yourself because you donate and did something good for the community. This is a beautiful community, and we're here to keep it on, not backward. We're going to go forward all the time if we can. That's the bottom line, okay? Remember, we're here for you. Thank you and very much.
It's Nancy Finelli, your roving reporter from St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, welcoming you once again. I really like this format we're doing. It's great to have extra volunteers helping us out. I'm going to recap a little, put it all together for you. Dr. Kevin Maloney, a family practice physician in Mamaroneck for over 30 years, a human being, a wonderful, caring person. Health care, that's the name of the game. There's not another caring person like Dr. Kevin Maloney. He's been here for many, many years. He truly, absolutely cares for his patients. He knows each and every one by name. He welcomes you with open arms. All he cares about is making sure you're healthy and happy. And that's his goal in life, and he does a wonderful job at it. He's been doing it for many, many years through his private practice here in Mamaroneck and also through his free medical clinic. He started St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic very early in his career as a way to give back to the community. He's been doing it throughout the years, no interruption of service. It is held, as Samir and Sonny have been telling you, every Friday evening at St. John's Lutheran Church, 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck. Friday evenings, registration from 6 to 6:30. We want to thank Reverend Marvin Hank and his staff for providing us with the space to have the clinic. But not only that, they are truly, truly a very caring, welcoming, and warm community of parishioners through Reverend Marvin Hank. And they have welcomed us, helped us, done wonderful things for us, and allowed us to continue to operate. As you are aware, we've been in many places over the years. Some of the churches have closed. We've had to move to other places. Some of the other places have added schools where we were, there was no space for us anymore. So we welcome and thank Reverend Marvin Hank for giving us the space and the opportunity to continue doing what Dr. Maloney has set out to do. Yes. And that is to make sure that every single person gets the health care they need. And when I say that, Sonny stressed and overstressed vaccinations. It is a free medical clinic. It is for anyone who is sick or well and needs medical care. As in any doctor's office you would go to, we provide every service there is. As Samir has stressed, blood pressure, EKG, breathing tests, vaccinations, blood tests, you name it, we do it. Urine tests, everything to make sure that you're well. If you're sick, we provide antibiotics. If you need another prescription, we will give you that. If you are in need of specialist services, we have special arrangements with other places to make sure you get the extra care that you need. And we're asking you to please spread the word. We are there. We sent out a mailing. We're getting more patients. We have more volunteers. We want more patients. We want to make sure that everyone is taken care of who needs medical care. In this economy, many people have lost their health insurance. Many people have huge deductibles and can't afford to go to the doctor. And we want to make sure that that's all put aside and that you get the health care you need. It is free. Come, get served. Get taken care of. Get the health care by the caring Dr. Kevin Maloney that you need.
That's good.
Right. You need it, okay? We've had, since we opened up again this year, a few people who haven't seen doctors in years and years and years, and I kid you not, one patient hadn't been to the doctor in 17 years, another 10 years. And Sonny mentioned, blood pressure. A lot of people are affected by that. It's a silent killer. You don't know you have it until you get checked, okay? Dr. Maloney's there to make sure you're 100% well, that everything you need is taken care of. He wants you to be well. He wants to care for you. He wants to know that you're well and happy.
Doesn't cost you a penny.
It costs you absolutely nothing. The only requirements we have is that we have your name, your date of birth, your address, and your phone number. That is strictly confidential. That is just so we can contact you if there's any abnormality in your blood test and anything else we've tested for. Okay? It's totally confidential. It is not shared with anyone. We don't care if you have a green card or not. We don't care if you're a citizen or not. You need to come and be taken care of, especially if you haven't been to the doctor in years and years, as many people haven't. And there's a mentality that says, I'm feeling great, I don't need to go to the doctor. Not true. You should be checked once a year. You should have your physical, okay? So,
I'm telling you from experience, really very, very important. Every year you have a checkup, especially we provide it for you. So don't hesitate. Just come in, buddy.
We hope that we are inspiring you to seek the medical care that you've been putting off for so long. We hope that if you're watching us and you have another doctor, hey, great. If you have insurance, hey, great. But we're asking you, please spread the word. Everybody knows somebody who doesn't have insurance, who can't afford to go to a doctor, who's probably, somebody knows somebody who's very sick and has not been to the doctor because they don't have insurance. As Samir has stressed, this is a free medical clinic. We charge absolutely nothing, totally free, no charge whatsoever. How do we do this? Dr. Maloney started this as a way of giving back to the community. He does not get paid. Everyone who comes on Friday nights to help out is a volunteer. They do not get paid, and we do not charge anything. So it's an absolutely free medical clinic. Please come. Please get taken care of. Please spread the word and invite and ask everyone you know, hey, you need to see a doctor. Get over there on Friday night, okay? Make sure you tell everybody. If you're not so familiar with someone who doesn't have insurance yourself, keep spreading the word, because somebody along the line is going to know somebody, and somebody's going to really need medical care. Okay, so please spread the word. That's why we do these films, to make sure that anybody who needs to be seen comes to the clinic, St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic. Friday night, St. John's Lutheran Church, 122 Fenimore Road in Mamaroneck. Registration from 6 to 6:30. Everyone who comes will be seen. No one is ever turned away, ever. No one is ever charged a fee. There is no charge whatsoever. Free medical clinic.
Hey. So, Nancy, why don't you enlighten us about our upcoming Christmas party?
Sonny, I'm getting to that. We're still talking about the clinic.
I told you he's good.
I know he's good. You think I'd leave out the Christmas party? Are you kidding me? Santa Claus is good. He's making sure I don't forget it. I'm not going to forget that. Okay, so a little bit more about the clinic. As I said, everything is free. It is run totally by volunteers who do not get paid. We do ask for your support in any form, fashion you can do. If you can send us a donation, that would be openly gratifying. You may send your donations to St. Rita's Free Medical Clinic, care of St. John's Lutheran Church at 122 Fenimore Road, Mamaroneck, 10543. We need donations to purchase supplies, bandages, gauze pads, all those kinds of things we need at the clinic. And office supplies. We do need some office supplies to keep charts on patients. So if you'd like to help us out in that way, that's great. I will segue into the Christmas party in 1 second. I just want to really emphasize that you could not find a more caring, dedicated human being as a doctor than Dr. Kevin Maloney. His mission is to care for everyone.
100% correct.
Anyone who comes to see him is treated as a special human being, unique individual who has unique history and medical problems that he is there to take care of and care for. And he will leave you and knowing that you are taken care of and that you are on the road to recovery as far as your medical conditions. Dr. Maloney has a heart of gold, cares about everyone. And to make my segue more complete, especially children. So his heart is open to every human being. He loves everyone, but he has a special place in his heart for children. And with that, his second way of giving back to the community is to host this magnificent holiday party. And okay, Sonny, you're not me. Cut it out. Okay?
Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Can't be any better, I tell you.
Not here. Ho, 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 you're supposed to be saying. Tell him he's not supposed to be saying here. He's supposed to be saying ho, ho, ho.
No, yeah.
Okay, so the second way Dr. Kevin Maloney gives back to the community is by hosting this magnificent Christmas party or holiday party. You don't need to be Christian to come. You don't have to be celebrating Christmas. What you need to be is a family in need. Everyone is welcome. We don't ask questions about whether you're in need or not. Every year we get over 1,000 children coming with their families, and I'm serious, over 1,000 children. This event,
we had more than that.
One year we had over 3,000. I say that frequently. 3,000 children with their families. There was approximately 8,000 people at this event because you got to consider the children and their parents. Absolutely. Okay, and their caregivers or whatever. So there was an enormous amount of people. I'll basically tell you what it's all about. We give out new toys, many of them, to each and every child who attends. I say it every time I'm on these films. It's like manna from heaven. We always have enough toys for every single child. Nobody ever leaves empty-handed. We ask that you bring a sturdy garbage bag to carry the toys out. For the children. Everyone is welcome to attend. Everyone. We do not discriminate. We do not ask questions. anyone who shows up, any child gets a toy. We do ask that the children attend, that the parents don't come to get toys for the children, that the children need to be here. It is held this year on December 21st. That's at 7 p.m. outside Dr. Kevin Maloney's office at 144 East Boston Post Road, Mamaroneck. That's just north of Mamaroneck Avenue, across the street from the Harbor and Brewer's Hardware. And it's again on Friday, December 21st, Friday, December 21st, 7 p.m. You don't need to come early. We'll start at 7. The children will all get toys. Please dress warmly. We have no way of predicting the weather. Last year it snowed for a while. One year it was very, very, very cold. So please dress warmly. You will be there for a while. We can't help that. There's a lot of children to serve. But it's a wonderful, wonderful festive event. The Village of Mamaroneck Police Department, many of them volunteer their time. They're not assigned by the chief or anybody else. They come because they care also. As Samir has said, it's the friendly village. They come and donate their time to help control traffic. The children make sure nobody runs out in the street. We have had no incidents whatsoever in all the years we've been doing this, and it's through the kindness of the volunteers from the police department. The fire department also volunteers. They bring some trucks. We have the sirens and lights going. It's wonderful and gratifying that these first responders come and help us out. The DPW comes and helps clean up and keep order and keep the traffic under control. So we do have a really friendly village, and we do have wonderful people who volunteer their time outside their jobs, so to speak, and really help us out. With that, I'll give you a little more information. Our office is decorated to the nines. It's competitive with your storefronts on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. It's a beautiful sight to behold. As I said, everyone is welcome to join us in the festivities. Come on by, have a beautiful view of our office decked out for Christmas. We have many Santas in the windows waving to the children, Christmas trees in the background, and we have Christmas carols blaring out of a speaker, so everyone is really in a festive mood. Dr. Maloney's got a big smile on his face because he's so happy to see so many children and give them so much joy and gratitude. Every child leaves so appreciatively, and I want to reiterate, as we've said before, there's been many instances that the children who have come, the families are so needy that this is their Christmas. This is the only Christmas they will have. These are the toys that they're getting for Christmas because the families are really needy. We do have a lot of needy people in Westchester County. We have a lot of wealthy people, but we have a lot of needy people as well. And with that, we as volunteers for Dr. Kevin Maloney, and especially Dr. Kevin Maloney, want to bring joy to these people who otherwise may not have it. They really may not have a holiday like that. And it brings us extreme joy to be able to bring happiness and joy to these children. And they really do appreciate every single thing they get. There's so much happiness. They're just thrilled, and they're so thankful to Dr. Maloney. And with that, I'd like to give you a little more information about Dr. Maloney. This all seems to run so smoothly on the night it happens, okay? And it really, really does. And that's just through Dr. Maloney's wisdom and direction and his unique ability to bring about an event of this magnitude through his wisdom by organizing it way ahead of time. We prepare for this months in advance. We get out the word to people to please donate to us. Please help us out with toys. Our major source of toys this year has backed out. They are unable to do it this year. So we're asking you to be super generous this year. Please do anything you can to donate a new toy to us. You can drop them off at Dr. Maloney's office, 144 East Boston Post Road, Mamaroneck. Any Monday through Saturday, all day I'm here. You can drop anything off you can get. We don't need them wrapped, so don't feel that you have to do that. We don't want them wrapped. Please help us out this year. Dr. Maloney also organizes behind-the-scenes people to let many organizations and individuals know that the party is happening, when it's happening.